Hey guys, your divrei matchil is uvechol makom chutz mirashut hamiyuchedet lemazik. But in order to understand that, we have to go to a different divrei matchil. The Mishnah is dealing with cases that are the exceptions to the rule. Chayav l'shalem, if you damage them, you have to pay for it if you cause nezek. He does that because, although we've talked about this general rule where you have to do shmirah, you cannot cause nezek. If you cause nezek, it's a problem. There are some exceptions to the rule. So he's going to give a list of things that are and aren't part of this discussion. His big question, the whole big question of the Mishnah is, V'al eze nechasim ani chayav l'shalem im hizakti. On which property am I chayav? Ani chayav l'shalem, to pay, im hizakti, if I damage it. Your example is to do with where the damage occurs. Uvekol makom, in every place, chutz mirashut hamiyuchedet lemazik, except for, chutz means except for, mirashut hamiyuchedet lemazik. Reshut is some property, is a place that you have permission to be. Miyuchedet lemazik, that's only for, or belongs specifically for, the mazik. Bartenura explains, B'kol makom shehizku nechasav shel nechsei chavero. Any place that you cause damage to the property, hiziku, damage, nechasav, the property, et nechsei chavero, the property of your friend or another person. Chayav mazik, you are chayav to pay. The mazik, the one that caused the damage, has to pay. Chutz, except for Minashut hamiyuchedet lemazik, except for a place that's exclusive to the mazik. The example he gives is she'im niknas shor nizak. If the shor nizak, the one that's damaged, the shor that was hurt, enters the reshut hamazik, the property of the mazik, v'hiziku shor hamazik, and the shor of the mazik causes damage, he attacks him, patur. He is patur. He does not have to pay. The Bartenura quotes the Talmud. Says the reason is the Amar Le, the owner of the first shore, the Mazik, the guy whose property we're on, says, Toracha b'reshuti, my boy. It's Aramaic for, what do you want from me? Your animal, tortcha, means shorcha, your shore. B'reshuti is on my property. Get him off my property. My boy, what do you want? Now, he says, V'davka b'shahiz niku nechsav. That's only if it's talking about property. Aval hamazik, meaning the property of the mazik caused the damage. Aval hamazik atzmo shachava b'chavero. If the mazik himself, the one causing damage, atzmo, himself, herself, shachaval b'chavero, attacks, hurts his friend, afal pishu hu omed b'rishuto, even though he's standing in his own property, chayav. You are chayav to pay. You can't just say, well, you're on my property, so I can do whatever you want. You're in my living room, so therefore I can whack you in the face. Not how it flies. If you do it on purpose, doesn't go. The Amar Le, the person that is injured, hanichval. The nichval is the person that's injured. The one that's chaval. Chavala is an injury or wound. Nihida et lacha rishuta la'ofuke. You can kick my stuff, or even me, off of the property. Lazuki, let la rashuta. You have permission. Rashuta here means permission, not property. Et lacha rashut. You have permission to damage my stuff or to kick me out. Lazuki, let lacha rashuta. You do not have permission to hurt me. You can say, now, there are exceptions to this. If someone's attacking the owner of the property, obviously they can defend themselves. That's an exception to the exception, way too complicated for right now. Right now, we need to know, sum up, that if the owner of the property is the mazik, the owner of the property is the person who's causing the damage, so to speak, but the person did not have permission to be there, or they did not properly watch out for situations where the mazik wasn't really obligated to guard. For example, if the mazik has a hole or a swimming pool in his backyard, he's not going to be obligated to cover it up the same as he would be in a public place because it's his property. It's his right to do what he wants to in his property. He cannot try to hurt somebody or be negligent, but the standards are very, very different on his own property from on a public property. I would like you to focus in your learning on this part, really the top. Understand what this part means. You can listen to this again if you need to. I'll also come and help you. Have fun learning it, learning from the other groups and teaching the other groups your piece of the Bartenura.